So I knew I had to make this video. I made a previous one talking about more of what No More Heroes is and what it could be with a third game. This is going to be more of my reaction and thoughts on the trailer and stuff like that. So the trailer opens up with a guy driving. There's a ton of bright lights in the sky and bright colors in the sky. It looks really nice and stylish, like No More Heroes should be. And the guy is looking at a picture as he's driving. And it cuts back to him and the baseball bat. And a lot of people are theorizing that, spoilers, it's Bad Girl's dad. Bad Girl is one of the final characters you fight, one of the final assassins you fight in No More Heroes 1. So she's one of the hardest assassins to fight and kill. And she's known for killing people with her baseball bat. And then the guy drives into a forest. There's a trailer. He goes inside, and there is Travis Touchdown playing the No More Heroes 2 mini games to earn money, which are 2D sprite mini games. And when the guy goes to try to kill Travis and swing his bat and decapitate Travis, and then cuts back to the real Travis, that was a dummy. And he and the guy fight, and then you see him swing his sword at the guy, and for some reason his sword is not cutting the bat. His beam katana is not cutting the bat. It's weird. Anyway, I thought it was cool. Then you see Travis talking about how there's an entire brand new generation of gamers who don't know who he is, and now he wants to introduce himself. And then you see the guy with the baseball bat literally breaking the fourth wall. You see him smashing at the trailer, at the screen, and the cracks start forming the word Suda51, which is the name of the company that made No More Heroes. And I thought that was really, really cool. That's a nice, breaking the fourth wall. He literally broke the fourth wall. You see Travis, remark on that, like, a great job or something like that. And as Travis is talking, you see the camera at one point zoom in on his shirt. I think his shirt has the logo for Unreal Engine 4 or something like that, because in the trailer mentions that with subtitles for a few seconds, saying that the game is going to run on Unreal Engine 4, which is awesome. It makes me wonder, what are they going to do with the technology that can make the game run even better? Because, yeah, Nintendo Switch is underpowered compared to PS4 and Xbox One. Nintendo is always behind when it comes to power and what their console can do. But the Switch is better than the Wii. The Switch is more powerful, whatever, than the Wii. So there has to be more they can do with it. And I think that's awesome that they, put that little subtitle there. It's going to run on the Unreal Engine 4. No release date. We don't know anything about the game itself. It's, super early in development. But still, I love that they made the trailer. You see Travis and the guy fight. You see Travis talking. It's the same voice actor. It's just like No More Heroes 1 and 2. I think this is great, and it's like what I mentioned in my previous video. We had No More Heroes on Wii, No More Heroes 2 for Wii, and then the remake of No More Heroes 1 called No More Heroes Paradise for PS3. And, it made me, wonder, when are we going to get a third one? It's getting more attention, but then it never came. And now it's finally coming. Like, this is so cool. I'm so glad we're finally getting a sequel to the second game. We're getting a third No More Heroes game. And it makes me wonder, are they going to bring back the hub world? Are they going to bring back Jean the cat? Or is she dead? Is Sylvia still around? Did she die? What happened? What about Travis's sister? He has a sister too, by the way, and a brother. So what's up with them? Where did they go? What about Shinobu? Is Shinobu gonna come back? Because Shinobu always viewed Travis as like a mentor, even though he never taught her anything. She's always looked up to him and viewed him as like a role model, sort of. Like, he spares her life, and that makes her want to become a better swordsman and be like him, and she starts to develop a crush on him. It's kind of awkward because she's a teenager and he's like an adult, like maybe in his, I think, 20s or 30s. I don't think they ever say Travis his actual age, but that's what I always figure, 20s or 30s. So it looks like a pretty young adult. And it was cool, seeing that he at least had a friend. He even acknowledges that, they really can't. It would just be kind of awkward for him to date a girl that young. He wouldn't like it. But they're friends, and she respects that, She respects that Travis doesn't want to go that far, and that he doesn't see her that way, and that they're just friends. So is she going to help him out in the third game? What's going to happen now? Just like what I mentioned in the previous video I already made, and I'm rendering, that the tournament for the Assassins is over. So what are they going to do now? Travis strikes back, but for what? And for who? Like, is he just killing now for the sake of killing? Like, what's going on here? And No More Heroes 2, not only do you go and, do the whole tournament crap, but you could also have this little side mission where you avenge Travis's best friend who was murdered. And you actually can go, after every assassin mission, you can go after the people who killed Travis's best friend. It was a group of people. You can go one by one and kill all of them. And if you do, I think you'll unlock a new katana for Travis if you do that. And so he avenged his best friend. He stopped the tournament. So it's like, what do you do now? Like, I really don't see what they could do. I love the trailer. I think it looks awesome. I love the music. I love the voice acting. It feels like No More Heroes. The art style is perfect. It feels like No More Heroes. I love it. But it's like, what are we going to do now? So I really don't know. But No More Heroes is amazing. And I would love to Let's Play it. But I really don't know how. This is something I also mentioned in my other video. And I'm bringing it up here, just in case some people haven't seen that one. Which is that I don't know how to play that because, I have a Dolphin emulator which emulates GameCube games and Wii games, but I don't know how to emulate a Wii game because of the motion controls, And with No More Heroes, you need motion controls. You have to have motion controls. I know people were like, oh, motion controls are lame or whatever, but for No More Heroes, it's not. One of my favorite parts of No More Heroes, which they gotta bring back from No More Heroes 3, is when you kill the assassin, and then it goes into a sort of like interactive cutscene where Travis aims his katana a certain way, and then you, as the player, have to swing your arm in that motion. And as you do, you're actually cutting the person's body apart into little pieces, one by one by one, with each little swing. And I thought it was cool. It was really satisfying, just having that, finishing blow, that final blow on the assassin, the boss you're fighting. It was really cool, and they gotta bring that back for No More Heroes 3. The trailer is awesome. It just, gives me, another No More Heroes fan, something to look forward to, that this game is coming back, this series is coming back, and we need it to come back. The Nintendo Switch needs M-rated games. And Nintendo needs more M-rated and T-rated games. It's okay to be family friendly. It's okay to appeal to kids. But there's more in a family than just kids. There's teenagers, there's adults, and with those more, I guess, mature, quote-unquote, games that, that will appeal to older people, like, you can have T-rated games and M-rated games and appeal to people who like those kind of games, and I think that's so great that we're finally getting more of that for the Switch. Because Nintendo needs to make more M-rated games. I know this is not a Nintendo game, this is not a Nintendo-made game, but the fact that it's a third-party game, it's rated M, and Nintendo wants it on their console is awesome. Just like Bayonetta, we need more third-party stuff that's M and T for Switch and Nintendo, just so that they're not just for kids and just for families, but for other people who like that kind of genre, or not genre, that rating too. There's some people out there that will say, that rated M and rated T is not automatically mature, and lots of violence is not mature and that's actually immature and whatever. But see, here's the thing. Okay, would you take a kid to a R-rated movie? Would you take a kid, like a little kid, like maybe 8, 9 years old, to a PG-13 movie? Well, if you would do that, then go buy them an M-rated game and a T-rated game, because that's the same kind of content. If you wouldn't do that and you don't feel comfortable with that, then don't do it. The reason why they have that high rating is because it is mature. Most people aren't comfortable with showing tons of violence and sex to kids, you know, because the number of heroes does have sex in it, but they don't really show it. It's like what I mentioned in my other video. So that's what I'm focusing on. Like, what are they going to do for No More Heroes 3? Is he going to try to have sex with Sylvia again? Silly, crazy Travis. What other crazy anime references are they going to make? Because in No More Heroes 2, he had a freaking mecha, and he got to kill one of the assassins in this crazy mecha anime fight. I thought it was hilarious. In No More Heroes 2, there's also another anime reference in that game as well. I can't remember exactly what it was. But, yeah. No More Heroes 3 trailer looks amazing. I love it. I wish it was longer. I wish there was more to talk about, but there's really not. I'm hoping that they make another one soon that shows more of the official gameplay for No More Heroes and No More Heroes 3. I can't get over that. Like, I need to start getting used to saying that No More Heroes 3. And what is it gonna do? You know, like, are we gonna unlock new katanas? Because we unlocked new katanas in No More Heroes 2. And one feature that I really liked that I hope they bring into No More Heroes 3 is when you unlock a new katana for Travis, he actually straps it onto his belt. So you can actually see the hilt of each beam katana strapped onto his belt, and you can then switch on the fly to any katana, which was awesome. In the first one, you couldn't do that. You had to go back to his motel and then switch the katana from there. Whereas in No More Heroes 2, they're just strapped onto his belt. So No More Heroes 3, they gotta do that. They gotta strap on the belt, and they gotta put the beam katanas on the belt. They gotta strap them onto the belt, and they gotta make us unlock maybe even stronger katanas, because his most iconic katana, the one that you see on the No More Heroes 1 box art, is, God, what was it called? I think it was, darn it, I don't remember. But for some reason, I remember that some of the katanas were named after food. It was weird. I don't remember why, but yeah, they're just randomly named after food. And Travis would randomly shout out different types of food in No More Heroes 1. And I think the dual blades he gets in No More Heroes 2 are also named after food. So they gotta then do that with No More Heroes 3. We need food. Named katanas, and wasn't there one called like Blueberry or like Lightning Blueberry, something like that? I'm pretty sure that was his first katana. Wasn't it called that? Anyway, I don't remember. But yeah, I wish there was more I could talk about with the trailer, but there's really not. So I'm trying to think of what else to say. You know, like, No More Heroes is so cool. I love that No More Heroes exists. I love that it's a thing. I love that it's come to the Nintendo Switch with No More Heroes 3. I love that clearly it's gotten enough support, you know, because for Suda51 to be like, okay, let's do this again and make No More Heroes 3, even though this is, you know, still a pretty indie, pretty niche IP that not a lot of people know about, and they still want to do it, that's awesome. That says to me that it did, at least to an extent, get some amount of recognition. And I feel like the PS3 remake definitely helped with that. No More Heroes Paradise. I wish they remade the second one for PS3 as well. Hell, I personally wish we had, like, now that No More Heroes 3 is coming, we need the first and second one remade for HD consoles, what we have now. I would love to see an HD remake or remaster of them, because a remake, that would be too much. See, a remake is when you completely remake the game from the ground up with new models, new textures, and all that stuff. A remaster is when you just take the already made game, polish up the textures a bit, and then sell it. It's like giving it a new coat of paint, basically. And, maybe polish up the models a little bit, but that's really a remake is when you completely remake the game from the ground up with new models, new textures, and a new engine, and all that crap. Now, I don't think we're going to do that ever for No More Heroes 1 and 2, but I would love them to do a remaster and do that for the Nintendo Switch. They gotta do it. They need to do it. Because No More Heroes 3 is coming for the Nintendo Switch, so how perfect would that be if then they bundled the first two together, and then, right before No More Heroes 3 comes out, you sell that along with No More Heroes 3. That would be freaking perfect. I would love it. No More Heroes 3 is awesome. The trailer is awesome. No More Heroes is awesome. More people need to support it. It's just such a great, fun series of games. And I hope that it does well. I want No More Heroes 3 to sell like crazy on the Nintendo Switch and get Suda51 a bigger budget. This game needs to have a bigger budget because I want the hub worlds to come back. I want the 3D model mini games to come back, but if they don't, that's fine. I still like the 2D mini games too. I think they're cute. I think it's cute seeing Travis as like a NES little sprite, little 2D sprite. I like it, but I personally like the 3D ones too. And let us go randomly buy clothing for Travis, because that was a thing in the first one too that I think they got rid of in the second one, which was that Travis could buy clothes and crap, But anyway, the trailer is awesome. I love the trailer. I love the fact that we got a trailer. I love the fact that Travis is breaking the fourth wall. Everything is so in character. Everything is just so true to No More Heroes. It shows that Suda51, they still got it. They still know what they're doing with the IP, and it gives me hope for other dead IPs too. Like, if freaking Bubsy the Bobcat can come back, maybe No More Heroes can then get other companies to be like, hey, we should bring back our dead IPs too. I would love for The World Ends With You to come back and make a sequel, but that's unlikely because Square Enix doesn't give a crap about The World Ends With You. But I'm hoping No More Heroes 3 and the trailer just, shows that, hey, people do like indie games. They do like these more lesser-known IPs. And No More Heroes 3 can be, like, what shows that to other companies. Make No More Heroes 3 be the game that shows other companies that you can bring back a dead IP and that it's going to sell well. So I love No More Heroes. I love No More Heroes 3. The trailer, it was awesome. I tried to make this a reaction. I'm not really sure how to do that, but my reaction is basically it looked awesome. The characters were awesome. It was very in line with how the characters should behave. Travis' touchdown was perfect. And I can't wait to see what Travis is going to do in No More Heroes 3. This is Lit Fire going away. See you all next time.
Bye.